Olaf Scholz, the next German Chancellor. That's as the Social Democrats, Greens and FDP agree to form a new government. The coalition will take office as Germany weathers the worst outbreak of COVID since the pandemic began. Well, with more on all of this, our reporter Maria Tadeo is in Berlin. Maria, so we're expecting a press conference a little bit later on. It's all about COVID. If everything goes smoothly, when does he actually take over?
Well, Francine, this is the way that this is going to work. At 3 p.m., we finally get it with this government deal finally entails how he's managed to bring over 3 different parties to work together with a government plan for the next term. Now, after that gets presented, the rank and file members of each party will have to approve it. And then finally, you get this official, and he is sworn in. And the expectation, and this is what the SPD has always worked on the basis, that it will be done before the week of December 6th. Now, this is a government, Francine, that as soon as it takes office, will go straight into crisis mode. Olaf Scholz will have to answer a lot of difficult questions around the pandemic. This is everything that Germany cares about at this point. Whether or not we get a vaccine mandate the way that the Austrians have done it, whether or not we get more restrictions. There is also now a plea from the regional leaders to put in place tougher measures coming out of the federal government. So this is a government that in a way has been put together in record amount of time, that has taken hold and taken place at the time that it was supposed to do, but it's going straight into crisis mode. So it's not going to be an easy ride, and it's definitely not a honeymoon period for the new government.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have to, of course, hit the ground running. If you look at, the main crisis on COVID, do we know who he puts in charge of the health ministry?
Well, Francine, that's a big question. And, I know that we care a lot about the environmental ministry. We care a lot about the finance ministry. By the way, it's almost guaranteed. It's almost given here in Berlin, the political circles, that this is going to the FDP and Christian Lindner. But it really is the health ministry that remains a mystery. Just yesterday, there were a number of reports even suggesting that this was the most difficult job to fill. The person that becomes the next German health minister is going to go straight into a big crisis. It's going to have to make decisions and perhaps prove unpopular. And this is a job that makes you wonder who would want to take this job in this position. Again, we don't know who that person is, but right now it does seem to be like the job to watch out for. There's a lot of speculation. Not a lot of names have leaked, and this is probably, you could argue, the toughest job in Germany at this point.